and its affiliated association is really welcoming for all of you to participate in today's meeting.
冒頭バッハさんからいろいろお話がございましたけども、日本側からは最初に私から、
So at the very beginning, from the Japanese side,
これか
I will going to make several speech
コロナウイルスの感染症対策についてお話をいたしました。
for the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
大体いつも言われていることですから。
We feel deeply sorry for those who suffered.
これは違うじゃん。こっちだ。たくさんあるんでね。私からコロナの感染症についてお話をしたことと、
Let me speak a few words about the COVID-19 spreads.
政府の方では、
And then I'm going to talk about
2週間
the government's response about 2 weeks break
など文化行事などの縮小と延期、
in the cultural sports
縮小とのそういう
entertainment venues.
要請があったということ。
That is quite necessary to prevent the spread of the
対
virus.
策本部を2月4日に武藤事務総長本部長としてスタートをして、
I talked to the Emergency Treatment Committee in the Japanese government in the 24th of February.
など、それから
And then I'm going to introduce
これはバ
you.
ーさんと共通でありますが、昨年末の
In this scenario,
休戦協定の提案
what are we going to
に対
do?
して186
And
カ国が
what our
賛
proposal
成をしてくれ
is.
たということ。
Since the Olympic is being participated by over 180 different countries and regions across the
それ
world.
から選手村の例の自治体
Let's talk about the village
材木の
to the athletes.
説明をしていました。そして最後には、
Then I'm going to finish
村長代行
my
さらに
speech
は副村長などのご披露をしたという
with the introduction of the facilities inside the village and outside the village.
12日、古代オリンピック発祥
In this month, the 20th of the March, we are going to work forward to the Tokyo 2020.
20日には東日本大震災の被災地であります宮城県で到着式を行いますと。
We are about to
そして26日から
mark
福島
the
県をスタート
7 years anniversary of the East Japan big earthquake
のリレーに
across the 47 different prefectures. What kind of celebrations are we going to adopt it? What kind of form of the celebrations that we are going to adopt it?
どれを選んだわけではありませんが、たまたまバッハさんの写真が出てたので、これをご覧に入れまして、日本の新聞にこのことが出ましたと。そして、
give you a briefing about my speech in the news.
予定通り開催を強調
What my attitude is that we are going to
今朝日本の国民中に大変勇気づけてくれたと。大変ありがとう。
unite the power across the country. And I really want to thank the governor who has aroused the national concern about the COVID-19.
寝たのは夜2時半頃でしたから、やっとそれで寝つきが寝ることができて、やっぱり心配でしたけども、力強いバッハさんの宣言がですね、我々を大変力づけてくれたし、私自身も大変嬉しい。
We are going to make every effort and we are willing to make the Olympic happen. And for this kind of word, I want to show the respect from the bottom of my heart, from my side.
12月の IOC 理事会から後の大会準備の進捗状況の報告ということで、
For the coming efforts towards the Olympic, including the ticket, games, and venues. I'm going to give you a more detailed introduction. I'm really sorry for the information we have given you so far. For the spread and outbreak of the COVID-19, I feel really confused and worried in the past several days. What I want to introduce you today is that to contain the spread of the COVID-19, it is one of the governmental priorities. All the events and actions are surrounding this, and we strictly follow the government's will that we are going to close all the venues for 2 weeks, and we also attended the Prime Minister's speech in the 26th of February. We agree with the Prime Minister's decision, and we are going to take up the action. The first information I want to give you is about the test event. It is going to happen in a short period of time. For the containing the COVID-19 spread, we stopped every testing event that is not necessary so far. Another part is about the Olympics event. We also reported to IOC today. The basic principle behind it is that in the coming 100 days, it is a quite long period. All the countries and also different prefectures, regions in Japan is going to try our best to do a comprehensive Olympic campaign. For the autonomous regions and prefectures in Japan, you can adopt specific measures to protect you citizens. So for the concrete measures that we are going to take, based on different situations in the different prefectures, we, the governors of the prefectures, have the right to decide what kind of measures we are going to take in their specific prefectures and autonomous regions. Considering the spread of the COVID-19, we can cancel the celebration events, and we need your effort in this field. It is going to be a very important event for Japan to celebrate. And in the 26th of March, across Japan, we are going to start the torch relays and other different celebration events. For those teams who are participating in the primary games, I hope that you could show us your attitude as quickly as possible. And there is still some time for the Olympic, and if the situation really gets that worse, we are going to give you an up-to-date briefing to the media. That is basically my briefing to you, and following the past examples. I'm going to talk to the Minister of Transportation and the Ministers of Natural Resources and Land to learn from their experience and suggestions. We are also going to have a quite close communication between each other inside Tokyo Prefecture. We hope the Tokyo Olympic is going to open as previously scheduled at the 24th of July. To respond to that target, the President and of the Olympic Committee and our staff is going to work harder than usual to make it happen. If you have any question, I think communication is one important part during the Olympic Games. And for the communication issues, I think all of it is going to be released through the platform of IF or IOC. Today, we have this pressing. Tomorrow, we are going to get all the IOC's response to the Tokyo 2020 Olympic. Another thing I want to talk about is that during the Olympic Games, is Tokyo going to experience a transportation chaos? It is going to add a lot of pressure on the transportation system in Tokyo. We have this kind of disputes and communication so far. Although I said it in an early time, but we are going to deduct people's daily transportation route, and we are going to try to avoid all the chaos that is going to happen in the Tokyo 2020. That concludes my speech. Thank you very much. For the responsible measures,